Just getting a few things right my end. See if I'm streaming now. There we go. Everything's okay my end, I think. I'm a little bit rusty, so sorry about that. But I'm gonna start. Literally have. Hello. How are you, Julie? And thank you for your lovely comment, by the way. That kind of was that little thing that spurred me on, to be honest. Let's have a look. I've honestly just got so little idea of Catherine's story at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Happy New Year, and it's February. All that jazz, and I hope you're well, and your family as well, and your sprogs. Let's see if we can get something going. Let's see if the others turn up at some point. I seem to have nothing item-wise in my hands. Let's have a look. In fact, I think I want to just try a couple of spells. So, like, I've forgotten like the keys and everything. Very naughty of me. Yep, firebolt, and then flames. Let's give that a go. Mashi, good gracious, hello.
I'll try and make this.
So we'll start all reckless. See what goes. Oh, someone of importance is turning up. Wow. Wow, there's everything. Wolves. Typical. We don't do things by halves. I get the feeling that everyone's doing the work for me. Okay, let's go in. Well, that'll do. Thank goodness. Ah, there we go. Hello, Mashi. Hi again, Julie. That was all a bit... Where did that guy come from? Well, pardon the pun, but we seem to have got off with a little bit of a blast. Christmas and New Year was overall very, very nice. Two happy little men, and just the sickness of having kids who think it's very quaint to make sure that they give you every illness that they can over the Christmas holidays. Bless them. The Scroll of Hethos Grimoire creates a hovering spell tome. That sounds brilliant. Yes, it was good. I hope yours was smashing in some way. Almost. It's been a right palaver. We're all almost there, and I had and have so much work to do. But I thought, I wonder if rather than faffing about of an evening, coming back, and rather than planning hours and hours and hours to work on a Cathra storyline, whether just coming in and playing for a bit might make me relax. And lo and behold, within a few mementos, it's happened. That's a good thing, Mashi, honestly. Right. Now that building over there looks interesting, but let's see what happens when I bet I'm meant to do something here. Ah, it'll be a different part of the storyline, won't it? That I'm meant to do. Alright, there's buildings over there. But I hope you're all kind of everything semi back to normal. Work and all that jazz is going okay, but generally that you're all blooming happy. That's the main thing. And well and safe. I think, not that I very rarely do this, but I think I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Oh! Oh, isn't that funny? I'm not going to take an egg from that bird's nest. It's quaint to find it though.
I'm
Okay.
proud of what we've managed to accomplish.
Oh wow, that's was that Lydia?
What's on your mind?
I'm amazed that she just said
Lead
that.
on.
Oh well, I'm proud of what we've accomplished too, maybe. Some good things going on here. Well, if we can all pal together to help each other, well, be a bit happier and less hungrier in Cathra's case, then that's a darned fine thing, I think. Cathra has absolutely decided to head over to the other side. So there, I'm just going to find a way down. Because that place looked interesting. That's a bit of a drop. While I was kind of preparing for the game, I can't help thinking that like Cathra's attacking and fighting is just a little bit limited. You know, staff is okay. Oh, can I pretend that this is a way down? There's a rocky scree, but yeah, let's go for it. Let's pretend that this is a way down. There we go. I'm trying to do it in as much of a playstyle, kind of role-playing playstyle as possible. It's good to keep to the roads, but sometimes it's good not to. Okay. I'm trying to see what that is over there. Here we go. I said I'm going to go in one direction and I appear to be going a completely different direction. Oh.
Let me know if you have any.
Oh, there's Barbas. Oh no, I don't want to kill you. You've missed me some sort of warbling. Other than that, nothing. Right, I remember being over there earlier. I saw an earlier quest at the other side of the valley that required me to kill someone. And what I've decided to do, Zoe, is cross over. I've seen an interesting... That's another beautiful shot. I bet Julie and Mashi remember the... Well, in fact, all three of you probably remember the code for removing the kind of crosshair at the top. But there we go. Anyway, let's take another screenshot. It's probably been 2 months, right? Here at there or thereabouts. Sorry for the kind of the rather overambitious gasp, but come on, people. The fates, we were there, and then finally we're here. Blind Cliff Cave. Holy Fripola. That is obviously not something she said, that's something I'm saying. Skipping along the stones. Time to save. Well, that's funny. Here we go. Oh yes, I think you're right. I think it is TM. Okay, Nightshade. Okay. There's me thinking, easy evening, you know, lightly doing this, that and the other, having forgotten certain elements of Cathra's past, but it seems we're going to take on a big part of her story tonight. Thank you all. I'll give it I've been over ambitious and I've just run in. But I might give it a go at some point. See what happens. Alright. Ah, it's the Forsworn. Oh!
Victory
The Forsworn are...
for now.
I'd say the Forsworn are quite tough, but with this group of followers, I'm going to argue that they're certainly not as scary as I thought they were. And it's interesting that Cathra is... I'm immediately enjoying using the dragon. I don't know why I'm crawling. I've got like the best trio of followers, full stop. Ah, in both respects, viewers, in both respects. But shbobbers, honestly.
Someone there. Someone there.
Whoop. Ah, I feel I can do something. Okay. Whoa. It's lovely having Barbas at the front because the man's indestructible, the dog's indestructible. Even though I've got an arrow at me. Okay. What's also interesting is having these followers is the less I want to pick things up, pick everything up. I used to be a big picker-upper, but Cathra is definitely breathing deeply here. This place is booby-trapped, isn't it? Whoa, it's like something out of a labyrinth here. Ganesha.
Thought I heard something.
What? What is that? Oh, it's see if we can get there and help them.
I didn't take you.
There. That is not the best view. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's that.
Okay. That's not what I meant to cast. Okay, okay. I actually meant to just cast healing. Let's have a look. There we go. Thanks, Mushy. Just yeah. Maybe I need to muffle some of these people that are in my party, honestly. Oh, I don't want to go back to the Stafford Creeping Cold, but there's so much fire I think I'm going to have to. And then... oh, what am I going to do? Maybe I should have a go at this. I don't really want to be. There's no point being in the fight. That's crazy. So maybe it is flames. No, that's too close. Maybe it's fireball. Firebolt. Okay. So again, let's try that. Right, firebolt, and then this staff until I can find something a bit more powerful. Because at the moment, it's incredible. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. Why don't we try my ward and a firebolt? I seem to have ended up with a staff and a firebolt. Okay. Right. Anyway. Here we go. Oh, me too. Me too. What was I thinking? I think what happened in terms of my dramatic pause was lots of work. But also I was putting endless hours into thinking about the storyline, and really I should think that, but certainly never ever let it overtake the fact that it's meant to be an enjoyable experience, which is pretty much the absolute story of my life. You know, make something enjoyable a job. So I'm glad that I've not done that anymore. Let that be a lesson to me. Okay, let's go in. I don't think I'm going to do any crouching. Cathra is just too eager. And let's hope it's not her undoing, but there is a chance that it could be. Oh, I am. Definitely, usually, massively. Except if I, somehow blow up. Are we outside?
Over here. I'll try and make this quick.
Where is that coming from? Up there. Now that is interesting.
You won't think. I was afraid of her.
Oh no. Wow. Okay, here we go. I can hear fighting. Whoa! It's all over the place as far as I'm concerned. Let's see. Nope, there's Barbas. It's so dark, I think. Ah, right. Barbas is stuck. Let's go up. Now I'm a bit nervous because I could be having to fight these quite tough characters on my own. Ah. I'm not doing much damage to her. Okay, time to use my...
I can take you. Just a scratch.
Here we go. Let's work out what on earth is going on here. Whoa. Appears that this might be me on my own. Goodness, I thought it was going to fall off. That is so true. And Cathra's really good. Where are all my friends? It's so dark, I can't see. Whoa, there's the bats. And this place is crumbling. Okay. I'm gonna just stay for a moment. I wonder whether, as much as she can, Cathra is meant to go this alone. She definitely needs to sort of... Oh, Barbas, are you here? Well, I can hear you. Okay. Let's have a look. It's just, where's Rhea and Lydia? They definitely didn't go ahead, did they? Some way there. Let's see if using candlelight can bring them to me a little bit. Okay, let's see if we can find the companions. Ah, no, Barbas is here. Let's see if we can find Rhea and Lydia. Let's go back and have a look a bit first. Stack of shock room. Castle nearby surface explodes. Ah, okay, that sounds quite good. Yeah, can you imagine? That's either a... Oh!
Yes, my lady?
Well, that was obviously awkward, but we'll pretend nothing happened there. I need some wine after you just magically turned up there, Lydia. So there's just Rhea left. Okay, now I'm concerned. I was going to carry on, but actually I want to go and see if she's okay. Some lights down there. Oh, wow, that was close. She's not in here, is she? Let's go have a look.
I'm right behind you.
Ah, we're all back. We're all back. Okay, so I think it's 8. Let's give it a go again. Right. It's always a bit of drama, isn't there?
Yes, my thing?
But I do think that in terms of scaling, Cathra is aware that... I wouldn't say she's become relaxed, but she's well aware that her wonderful followers are pulling more of the weight than she is, and she realises that this is her story and that there are things she should also be doing. Okay. Blindcliff Bastion, in we go. Let's see what happens here. I heard that. That sounded like undead to me. And you know, and if there is, I am sure. Whoa! I'm sure I've got a spell for the undead.
See anything useful?
It's a Hagraven. Ah, that seems so unfair.
Petra, evil Petra put me here, stole my tower, hid her, chew her bones. Let me out, kind meat.
Kill Hagraven Petra. Crikey. Okay. I'm trying to go back through my notes about what I'd written. A fragment of your past lies in Rain's hand. Look for Almalexia's arrival. There's a cave that cannot see. In there, a crow woman has woes and a splinter of your past into her nest. Okay. What do I get to free you? I think I'm gonna ask this because she's hoping it's something to do with her story.
Ah, you have a pretty staff. Help me find Petra, wring her neck, pluck her eyes. Take my prize staff. I just want my tower back.
Breathing.
My pretty tower.
Do I release her now? No. I release her when Petra has been killed. Okay, so maybe it's Petra that's got what I need.
Be careful around the burial stones.
I agree, Lydia. How do I do this? Ooh. Like that, I guess. That was the one. You know, I haven't... I've got to get much quicker at looking around. Oh no. Not this. I say not this because I'm so scared of the followers dying. That shadow was wonderful then, wasn't it? Let's see. Something with Spriggans too. Is this them placing the heart, perhaps? Okay. Okay, I'll save. Yeah, they do, Julie. And it's weird because I started the game by saying I don't think I have the item that Cathra wants in order to be part of this fighting. So once again, yeah, the storytelling element coming in. What's wrong? How on earth? Okay. I just hope my followers aren't following me. Yes, they are. I love the ups. Okay. Come on. Where's the handle? Let's have some light. We're all through. Maybe not Barbas?
Oh.
Come on, Cathra, find it. Maybe there isn't one. I refuse to believe there isn't one. Oh, Barbas. Not this time, my friend, I guess. These followers are very useful. All this mining while I'm looking around. No, this goes back to why I chose to play, not why I chose, but how it happened that a mage ended up being played as well, and that was for the same reasons really. Julie. Ah, I really have missed this stuff. What was I thinking? People should just kind of give me a poke next time. A bit like okay. I've turned off a lot of the quests, so
Thought I heard something.
oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay. Whoa. Okay, let's have a look in here then. Patrol. Still a Forsworn though. Lots of them. Wow! It's clear that I've got to go in then. Hag Ravens, loads of dishes. Okay. Close. Come on, Matt. Keep going past. Slow time. I found it earlier and I'd forgotten I had it. Don't know how long it lasts for. There. Oh no. I should not have cast that. I'm sorry, followers. But it looks like everyone's out of here. Okay. Well, let's drop something then. Weapons, let's see what I can drop. There. Okay. wow, that's a good spell, but boy golly, does it take a long time to wear off. Okay. Let's quickly make sure I don't cast that again. The Hagraven was here, but everything blurred so quickly. I couldn't see where she went, the Hagraven. Come on, Petra, where are you? There. Oh, okay, let's have a look. Okay. Rain's Hand, 29/9/20, Volume 4. Let's see, shall we? Wow, okay. And as soon as I open it, restoration. Maybe I'm playing Cathra wrong. Maybe her story's wrong. Maybe there's something here to do with her past or her future. I've been focused so much on summoning, but maybe there's something about mending, healing. Okay. Rain's Hand, Book 4 of 29/20, the last year of the First Era, by Kolovak Townway. Let's have a look. We're looking for something to do with Almalexia. Sothersil proceeded as quickly as he could through the blackened halls of the palace, half submerged in brackish water. All around him, nasty, gelatinous creatures scurried into the reeds. I'm not looking at this. Daedra. Keep going through. Malakath Runes. Nothing there. Artaeums. Somerset. Initiates. For princes. Cyrodiil. Akavir. I'm just looking at the words that I'm picking out. Cathra's just rushing through. Galith. Sothersil. Welig. Sothersil and Almalexia has arrived. On Artaeum. 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 Okay. I don't know what this means, but clearly that place, that name, that's a part of Cathra's past. That's the first sign that Cathra's had explicitly in her hand that she's been hunted, or has had hunted. That's told her something about her past. Okay. All she wants to do now is go home and read it and ponder. She's far too in the moment at the moment to even consider anything else. And let's pick up this book too, The Mystery of Princess Talara, just in case that's connected as well. Okay, let's find lovely followers.
Can I help
Okay,
you?
Ray. Yes, please.
Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
There we go. Okay.
Very good, ma'am.
I wonder if that's the way back down to the Hagraven. Alright. What's in here then? Why would I be able to open this door and there's nothing in there? I wonder if there was someone trapped in there at some point or something. Let's have a look. No, there's something. Ah, it's a bedroll or something. So someone was trapped here. What's this? Was this coal? logo go. I don't think I'll ever pick that up. But this way I will go. Let's just check that we've seen everyone here. Catherine's kind of lost for words. Is going to seem too cheesy, but she has so much going on in her head. Her ring is oddly fitting, is probably the best word for it. I don't really want to jump down, just in case. And there's a hag raven that I promised to free. Let's go back in.
Yes, my thing.
Yes. That's probably a very good word for it. Pensive indeed. I think the more perplexing question that she's beginning to think of now is nothing to do with Almalexia, and she's now thinking that Almalexia's got nothing to do with it, but Artaeum has everything to do with it, and maybe the people that lived there has something to do with it. But more importantly, how did whoever wrote this note know that? Because the only type of people that she would consider being able to do that are two orders: the Psijic Order and the Daedra. And again, Cathra is thinking, whose story am I part of here? Who am I? Are they tied up to both these people? How is this not even my own story yet? And more importantly, where's the ring pull on this thing, honestly? Okay. I'm going to save again, because it would be painful. Sorry, it's Judy that said pensive. Yes, I think so, possibly. I've got these gold bars in here. Why can't I get in there? There's a thought. I don't suppose the ring pulls in here somewhere, is it? No. Basically, it's just a case of... There we go. I do like this candlelight. Oh. Aha. Because you get to see things that you wouldn't normally see. There we go. Whoa. I just turned them off, didn't I? That, Mashi, is why you're a great follower, you see. And Cathra can't think straight, and let's face it, that's most of the time. At this current moment, there are her followers doing the thinking for her. There's even one here. What is that? Whoa! Oh. Well done, Lydia, for getting out of the way. As Barbas takes it easy. Okay, let's have a proper look. No, there's just no way through that I can see on that side. And do I want to? Yes, maybe I do. Yes, Barbas, I'm glad that was a... Ah, there we go. There it is. There. Mashi comes up with sound advice, and then Cathra thanks her by Locking her in the middle of nowhere, yes. Aha, here we go. I wonder if I can use some of these items to make Cathra a headdress of some use. That I find beautiful because one of the first things that Cathra crafted was her mother's ring, which was from silver. It's interesting it should be here. Gold diamond necklace as well. Okay. So I'm now wondering if that means, you know, my family are from Artaeum. So the next thing I need to do is again, wow, there's that call of going back to the college. Good grief, there's loads here. Enough to make a person rich, actually. The wealth is not something I need. Or desire, actually, in any way. I'm not going to press that button. There's no fear. The last thing I want to do is lose everyone again. But I wonder if Artaeum is the home of my family. What's going on there? Nest. We're past in her nest. Yeah. Both I and Cathra need to do some thinking. Just from a storytelling perspective, you need to know I don't know. I've not thought that far ahead. I've had some ideas. I am going to trust that you're going to hold to your bargain.
Let us go up. Find Birka on the way.
Ah. I was meant to make her help me.
Press only middle button.
I don't know, Zoe. This is where my followers can come in.
Nobody ever thinks of the middle.
Help me out.
Ah, my father. No finer place to roll our eyes, no.
Breathing is wonderful, isn't it? Can you imagine being in the dark with just that breathing? Such a clever touch. I can't help thinking that it's the Daedra all the time.
Do you like my pretty tower? Yes, yes. My staff. Take it. Kill something pretty with it.
Oh. The Eye of Melka. Let's have a look at that. A fiery explosion for 40 points of damage in a 15-foot radius. Targets on fire take extra damage. Question is, will that hurt anyone else? Let's go back. You know, Mashi, I saw the Somerset Isles come up a lot in the book. And rather than sitting down at the moment and reading the book to you, because that's not going to make for the best viewing, I'll suggest that people read it themselves if they want to. But of course, I'll elaborate more when Cathra's read it, and by that I mean obviously when I've come up with the story myself. Perfect weather for this part of the venture. Okay, it's been a long time since I've done this, so please bear with me. Okay,
Still here.
let's see if
It
it's...
would be my pleasure.
I don't mind that.
You lead, I'll follow.
Rhea too.
Can I help you? How can I serve you, my thane?
Just need 5 pieces of firewood. I think what's going to happen is
I will protect you with my life.
Cathra is going to sit down and read her book here tonight. Let's have a look.
Here.
I'm right behind you.
I know. Oh great, I'm glad it's getting better. Okay. Let's have a look.
I'm right behind you.
Let's cook us some food as well. And then let's set up camp, if I can remember how to do this. Miscellaneous. There it goes. Let's put it as close to
What's on your
the
mind?
fires. Oh, no. Come on.
What's on your mind?
Nothing, I just want to... There we go. Okay, I think Lydia is going to just... Cathra is just going to sit down here for the night. I'm going to look at whether you can make places for your followers to stay as well, but she's going to sleep here and then read the book. But before she does, she feels like giving her companions a big hug, all three of them, for saying thank you for being with me, thank you for staying there, thank you for helping me piece a part of my story together. The first real piece she feels that she's found, that she owns, that she can do something with. Okay. She's going to sleep. She's going to sleep for quite a while. And at that point, I'm going to call it a night, even though I'm playing a little bit shorter than I wanted to. Even though more people are logging in to watch. Maybe let's see what happens. But it seems like such a good point to end it on. Mainly because Cathra wants to read the book. But maybe she shouldn't. Maybe she should head to Markarth. Okay, let's have a look. Pack up. I'm
What
glad
can I
you're
help you
eating.
today? How can I serve you, my thane?
Let's have a, that's what I want to do. I want to look here. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. I'm hoping she doesn't. But I might give that a go. Let's give her that too. Ah, okay, that's why I'm carrying it around. Aha, okay. Let's put that as a favourite then. Never part ways
on,
indeed,
Thane.
honestly. Alright, well. It feels like the kind of first big step too, Julie, for Cathra. Do I go back and unlock the secret? No, there's too much to do in Markarth. Oh, I so don't want to go to Markarth. Why? Because immediately that's the Daedra all over again. And yet, that's so lovely. The fire leaves you being uplifted. It certainly does. Okay. Let's go down. I'll take us to Markarth, I think. And that slow time spell is going to be interesting again. Cathra just doesn't know how she feels about this one. There we go, to Markarth then. Let us wait while my companions catch up. One. You know, I wonder whether Raya is always the more sprightlier one. There's Lydia, Barbas. Yeah, the horrible house, Zoe, and more importantly, kind of what happened the last time, and the fact that I possibly sent someone on his way to be killed by the Daedric Prince that resides within there. This game is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Still is.
You're bloated with disease.
Okay,
What was that?
I'm gonna give. Wow. Okay. So it tells me. That's candlelight, right? You know, I remember this. Whoa! That was not clever of me. Thank goodness Cathra is there to kind of. Balbus is there to take the front and can't take any damage. It's a wonderful but slightly bizarre partnership. I don't know how I feel about that. The staff yet. I'm worried it'll hurt my friends. Says Cathra as a chicken just walks past. Okay. Oh, I remember this before, going in there and being ambushed by the Forsworn in a different game. Okay, Markarth. Here we come. That waterfall is thundering, isn't it? Let us hope then that on our way to Markarth we happen upon our friends. As Cathra was saying, you know, this slow time spell, is it a bit like the Power of the Valley? Is it a really crazily empowered piece of magic that she doesn't feel she should have, or is it the opposite? Is it something that might, Markarth is this way, is it? Turn the tide of the balance against the Daedra. That is an exciting idea. Slow time and a bound blade. That could be interesting.
Always looking for strong, capable warriors. I think we've got what it takes.
Let's see. The other thing too I've kind of not thought about is having not followed any of the Civil War story. Cathra's often said she just doesn't know where she stands, but there are other things too, I think. Well, there it is. Markarth. Maybe she should treat her friends to a good inn. Some ale. A drink, some time, share stories. Share desires, share dreams and hopes. And share her concerns about the contents of Rain's hand. Let's have a look inside. Remember, Cathra's been here once before, but she woke up here and she's thinking that maybe she was under the influence of a Daedric Prince then too. Daedric Princes and Cathra just seem to have a bad mix, although that one didn't harm her, but he's definitely, well, we don't know actually. She woke up, didn't she, within a chapel in here and in trouble. Come on, Cedron.
You look like you might be sick.
Really? You're absolutely right. I'm hungry and thirsty. Thank you, my good friend. Okay. Those that can't see in chat, the followers are asking to go to the pub. So who am I to disagree with that? To the pub it is. Unless I get arrested when I walk in.
Never leave the house? You want that engine?
Okay.
You're closing the stall.
Let's save again.
That's fine.
You want to give up now? Like fear?
Maybe look at the notice board on the way out. Booklevin's bar. Oh, wouldn't that be a dream? I think we all deserve it. Let's see if I can't find.
Now you just tell. Of course.
Don't worry, that's not what we're drinking.
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
3. Bread. There we go.
What was
I
that
should
you
remind
said,
Clever
venomous
to
wife
clean
of
this
mine?
place
I'm
up.
right behind you.
Nothing, you pig-headed.
Okay.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Well, this time, Lydia, you can carry a bit more than my burden. There you go, my friend.
Do let me know if I can be of service.
Let's get going.
Ray, same with you. Where are you going? Come back.
It's an honor to serve you.
It's an honour to have you here as a companion and a friend. Let's have a look.
Lead on, my thing.
Let's see if we can find somewhere to sit.
So I do nothing. Just drink.
Well, if you could make way for someone that's done something, my friends would like to sit down and have a drink. A well-deserved drink. And perhaps some reading. I'm going to end it there, you lovely people. And take care, and I have a feeling I'll see you much sooner than I usually do. Thank you for a great evening, and hopefully I've helped make Cathra's life a little bit more complicated, and hopefully brought a little smile to your faces too. Cathra is a bard, Mashi with a good question at the end. Yes, she is. She kind of came into story thinking she's a bard, but that maybe that's a part of her story that she's not allowed to understand either. Or maybe there's something hidden in a song. Maybe there's something hidden in a song. Thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. If you liked what you saw, and you're one of those people in the background just watching because it's overrun by lovely people talking, do feel free to subscribe and join again. I would like to say this is weekly, but my posting is sporadic and I have the most patient people subscribed to this channel. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.